guys, Mama Cole here again. Today, I am trying to get this video made for you. This is week 27 and 28 of the surrogacy pregnancy, and it's one thing after another trying to get this video made. I started it yesterday and then had to stop because we were going to the amusement park. I was taking my children there, and mostly for the water part of the amusement park because we have friends who have passes there, and it was a discount for us to go, so we went. And then by the time we got home, I was too tired to finish the video. And then started today, and now I've had phone calls come in and texts come in, and I'm using my cell phone because I do not have a recorder. I ordered a recorder that I thought was nice, and yeah, it wasn't that great, so I'm sending it back, and hopefully soon, or maybe even today, I can go get one. I'm trying to find one that has good picture quality when zoomed in, because I also record our church services and live stream them on our church Facebook page. So if you're interested in that, comment below, because I sing at church. No, don't do it. Or don't do it because I sing. Do it, but don't do it because I sing. But anyways, so hopefully soon I can go get that. But then again, I don't want to spend all that money either. So that's a part of me that's like back and forth. Like with this camera, I spent almost $300, and it's awful. It's supposed to connect to Wi-Fi and be able for me to live stream it on Facebook. But I could not get it to connect to Wi-Fi because I just couldn't figure it out, and the manual that came with it was awful. And like I said, the picture quality was awful. Even not zoomed out, the picture quality was awful, and it didn't zoom out very far. So with all that said, I am recording this on my phone. So let's get into what you guys clicked on here to really see. I am 29 weeks and 1 day today. So we only have 10 weeks and 6 days to go. Yay! And let's see what else. Alright, let's start with symptoms. I am having heartburn like crazy, so I'm on medication for heartburn, which is over the counter, and it's safe. It was on my list that the OB gave me to, hold on, let me reposition myself, to, that are safe to take during pregnancy. And so I'm on that. Of course, I feel like I'm taking like a buttload of medication. Of course, I'm on my levothyroxine, which is the medication for thyroid. I have hypothyroidism. I've had this for about 4 years now. Yeah, 4 years in May. I was diagnosed with it. I'm on a very, very low dose of it. Very, very low dose. Like the lowest they can go. Hold on one second. Hey! So as I was saying, I am on levothyroxine for hypothyroidism, and I'm on a very, very low dose of it. Like, when they first started me out, I don't know if I've explained this in videos before, I believe I have, but just in case you haven't seen it, when I got sick, it was like I had gotten like a really bad virus, is what it felt like in my body. I couldn't eat anything, I was shaky inside, just all this different stuff. So I went to my doctor, my primary care doctor, and because I'm small, and when I went to her, my heart was racing and different things like that, she was checking me actually for hyperthyroidism, but my blood work came back that I was hypo. So they put me on the levothyroxine, which is a generic brand of Synthroid, and put me on, like, I think it was this, what, 1 milligram, something like that. And of course they check it every so many weeks. They test to make sure your levels are good or whatever. And mine were, instead of being low, they were shooting way too high, so they had to lower my medication. And finally, they got me on the lowest dose they have, and I finally leveled out, and everything was good. That was 3 years ago. Yeah, I'm 4 years. I think I told you guys this already. This will be 4 years, so that was probably, what, 3.5 years ago they finally got me leveled out. So it doesn't affect this pregnancy in any way, and surrogacy, and all my levels have been good since they finally got me on the right dosage of medication. So I'm on that, and I have to take that first thing in the morning, and I can't eat or anything until an hour after, or I think it's like a few hours before, something like that. I can't remember exactly, but so I get up early, take it, and that way I'm have enough time to then eat. But I'm on the acid reflux medicine now, or heartburn medicine, whatever you want to call it. Um, and I can't take that until 4 hours after I've taken my thyroid medicine because it interacts with each other. So I'm having to time that out. I'm also on medication for allergies. Blah. So I have to remember to take that because I'm really bad about remembering to take that one. Um, and it's also safe for the pregnancy. Then I take my um, prenatals and the Lord, y'all, I forgot what it's called. I take a prenatal vitamin plus a DH. Let me grab it. Make sure I say this right. Okay, so like I was saying, I'm on prenatals and I'm on this one. This is what my IM asked me to take, which they are not bad. I mean, they're big pills, but they don't tear up my stomach like the gummies do. Um, Other than being big pills, they're fine. They don't leave a bad aftertaste. I'm good at swallowing them, and they're fine. And then I take the DHA, which also my IM asked me to take these um, because of her history, and of course, this baby's genetically hers. So those are two things I take, and I take those at night. I start taking them at night, not knowing how they'd make my body feel. Like, sometimes you just feel nauseated after you take prenatal vitamins, um, and that's just what I continue to do, even though they don't affect me. So I take those at night. My thyroid medicine early in the morning. My acid reflux 4 hours later. My allergy medicine I usually take in the morning with my around the time I take my thyroid medicine, if I remember to take it. And then I'm now on um, iron medication, and I can't take that with any dairy products, and I can't take it with my prenatal vitamins. So I kind of take it in the middle of the day because I like eating breakfast now that I'm pregnant. I was not a big breakfast person beforehand, but now that I'm pregnant, I eat breakfast. And normally I have milk or cheese or something like that with it. So in my breakfast, so I don't want to mess up my absorption of the iron. I don't want to take it for no reason if it's not going to absorb properly. So with that being said, um, that was a lot, and I know I'm just on symptoms, but that's my symptoms. I'm acid reflux. Um, Allergies is not a symptom of pregnancy, but being pregnant does not make it any better. So I'm actually leveled out as far as just feeling like crud because I'm keeping a schedule of my medication um, and remembering to take the things like the heartburn medicine and the allergy medicine. The other stuff I always remember to take because in my mind those really affect the baby, and I want to be careful with the baby. And but the allergy pills affect me, and sometimes I forget them. And so, but anyways, I'm on a schedule and I'm doing better, and so now I'm feeling better. So that's good. Also with symptoms is practice contractions, Braxton Hicks. I've been having them, and I've already told you guys I've been having them since I was like 15 weeks. I started having them, but they were very like once in a blue moon kind of thing. Then now I have them at least once a day, and I can usually feel them starting because the way it makes like the upper part of my body feel, my chest. It's not painful. It's just tight, um, uncomfortable, and it feels like everything in my lungs is being pushed out. So I'm like, and everybody's like, "Are you okay?" Yeah, it's just a practice extraction. It's not painful. It's just not comfortable. Um, so I can tell those. And with my children, I don't remember with my son if I even ever had braces. I know with my daughter I did, but they were like more painful with her. These are just uncomfortable. So who knows? Um, or I mean, I know what they are, but I know that they're different than what I've had with my two, or with my daughter. I don't remember with my son. Um, so those are my two symptoms: the heartburn and the Braxton Hicks. I don't think I can think of anything else at this moment. I will once I'm done with this video. I promise I'll think of something else and be like, oh, that's a symptom. I'm not really having like cravings per se. I just like to eat. Um, the past couple weeks I haven't had like specific cravings like I have in the past. Um, I don't think I've had any aversions to anything. I don't think so. Not in the past couple weeks. So that's it. That is my update. I go Monday for my next checkup. I am now every 2 weeks. Um, and then I have to go and register. I think I'm just going to do that on Monday too because I'll be right there next to the hospital. So I have to register for at the hospital for when baby comes. Let's see what else this week. As far as baby, I think that's it. I'm hoping to hear back from my school district about another interview for teacher's assistant and special needs. And if not, if I don't get that, then I guess I'm going back into the cafeteria until I can get a position as a teacher's assistant, whether it be special needs or a regular classroom. And that's it. That is our update. We do have a lot coming up as far as August starting, so we have to finish registering kids for school and orientations, meet the teachers. My son is starting middle school, and I'm very sad about that. But no, not really. I mean, I'm blessed that my children are healthy and safe and still here with me and able to progress each year. I think that's why I don't get sad on like first days of school, first days of kindergarten, first days, because I'm so excited that we're actually at that point and we can do that. I personally know and see many people whose children are so sick that they can't go to school or they've lost that child for whatever reason. And I'm blessed that mine are healthy and able to do the things that they do. So it is kind of sad though that I just remember having this little tiny little boy and now he's going to be a middle schooler. And I still remember being in middle school. It was like it was just last week I was in middle school, and now I have a middle schooler. So I'm getting old. I do plan to try to schedule a 3D, 4D ultrasound. I wanted to wait for the IPs to be here for our hospital tour, but they're not going to be here until like I think it's like the third week of August is when they're going to be able to come and do that, or that's when they asked me to set that up. So, and I believe I'm gonna find out for sure, but I believe I'll be too far along for them to get a good 3D 4D ultrasound. So if I am going to be too far along, then I'm going to go ahead and schedule that and have that ready for my IPs when they come. They know about it, so I'm not doing it behind their back. Some people are like, that should be their choice, and they know about it. Also, I'm doing a little maternity shoot with a friend of mine who is a photographer. I haven't set it up yet, but I'm going to as I get closer and bigger, um, just to document it for me and to send some cute pictures to my IPs. My IM really likes getting the pictures of Belly and baby and even I think me in it too. But here lately I've been like only taking pictures of my belly and not sending full profile because I feel like I look like crap all the time. But anyways, so I am doing that. We were looking into having a labor and delivery photographer, whatever. So I am still looking into that for my IM. She asked me to look in that for her because the lady who's doing my hold on guys, the lady who is doing my maternity photos does labor and delivery, but she has a small baby and she's nursing and stuff like that, so she doesn't want to say yes she can do it and then have to leave her baby, and because labor is like not something you can really plan for. So I have looked into others and I've found one that I'm going to talk to my IM about and see what she thinks and just let her make the decision on that. But other than that, that's it. And I have a child peeking through the door. But other than that, that's it for this update. Nothing everything else. So I'm going to stand up and let you guys see my belly now, and I'm also going to put the 2 pictures I have for my week 27 and 28. So okay, she's going to take my next picture for week 29, but not right now. So this is baby bump at my 29 weeks. It doesn't look big, especially compared to when I had my daughter, but it feels big because baby is all right there at the top.